and I now recognize Senator Young.
Administrator Loeffler, it's really great to see you. It was good to see you in Indianapolis. Thanks so much for the visit recently. And I think it's appropriate, since we visited a manufacturing facility, that we're here to discuss the importance of our manufacturing leadership in this country. So thank you for your support, relatedly, for advancing the goals of my Small Business Technological Advancement Act. That will be important to many Hoosier businesses and manufacturing enterprises. I'm especially grateful that its intent has been incorporated into your updated standard operating procedures. And effective June 1st of this year, 7A loan recipients will now be able to use their proceeds for critical modernization efforts, digital tools, software, payroll, et cetera. This is a significant step forward for small businesses who are seeking to stay competitive in this rapidly evolving technological landscape. It touches directly on manufacturing, which is what we're here to discuss today. Let me pivot a bit, if I can, to SBIR mills. It's something you're familiar with. I am sure you are aware SBIR mills are companies that systematically secure numerous SBIR, or Small Business Innovation Research Awards, often focusing more on obtaining grants than on commercializing the resulting technologies. SBIR program is designed to support small businesses in developing innovative technologies that can make them more productive and allow them to pay their workers more, so that we can continue to have an ecosystem of good jobs in this country, which I know is President Trump's and this broader administration's objective. What impact do SBIR mills have on legitimate small businesses trying to enter the program, Administrator?
Senator, thank you for the question, and also thank you for your leadership on the technology enhancements that you helped us make available in the 7A loan program, because I think we know that small business benefits when they can have workflow automation and efficiencies, and so I appreciate your leadership on that. Specifically with regard to small business innovation research mills, more broadly, just thinking in the context of a year where we will be reauthorizing the SBIR program, hopefully. And this is an important program that provides the development of critical technologies, particularly in the areas of defense and healthcare and other areas. But what we want to make sure is that the program designs as intended and operates for the benefit of American taxpayers and the small business innovation that is occurring, that is absolutely mission critical in many respects to our national security, our war fighters, healthcare, and other areas. So when SBIR programs are abused to access grants and funding without delivering the results, that's something that we have to look into. Our team's already evaluating the program effectiveness and the ability to, for us to audit and monitor the participants in the program and the results. Admittedly, that program seems to have been adrift in the last 4 years, and I think we need to put guardrails back on that in terms of being able to access information. And we will continue to share information with your office as we learn more about the program to protect it for the intended recipients and results.
Well, I do hope that you stay in touch with our office in particular, but more broadly the committee. I know there's a lot of support on this committee. The chair is certainly very supportive of making sure that our legitimate small businesses, those that create things of value for people, aren't just in operation to extract money from the taxpayer, to ensure that they can be as innovative as possible. And so I intend to offer some concrete solutions, and if they're informed by your excellent team's work, that would be fantastic. Will you work with me on that?
Senator, I look forward to working with you and this entire committee, and appreciate the committee's leadership in thinking through that process.
Thank you. I guess the last thing I would ask as my time runs down here, Administrator, just pivoting to cybersecurity, something very important to me as a member now of the Intelligence Committee. How does the SBA assess and prioritize cybersecurity risks?
Well, as someone that came out of small business, Senator, I know that for small businesses, it can be a disproportionate cost for them to address that. And through our work across the country in our small business development centers, we hope to bring expertise to bear to make it accessible for small businesses, for them to share that information with their employees so that they're not inadvertently putting their small businesses at risk, and to understand the emerging threats that can be happening, because that threat environment's always changing. And so we'll continue to work with small businesses on the innovation front, whether it's cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, and other innovations, to keep them at the forefront, because they're really having to do a lot more with less, and we are there to support them.
Thank you. Chairman?